the Azimio leadership, the families of the bereaved, the families of the maimed, jothuru auntie, odichieng makawuono wadwa wacho matin, tabro wacho gima jopiny gombo ni mondo wachi. Baba mokwongo tik tik adwa gone jopiny gi erokamano kuom chung sama nidwaro ne jopiny mondo chung. Ne uchung koso ok nuchung? Sama nidwaro ruedhi mondo dhi e ndara ne udhi koso ok nudhi? Kidwaro ruedhi kiny kende ndara ubodhi koso ok ubidhi? And I want to put that in English for the benefit of the leadership that is visiting here today. That our people have said unanimously that should there be need for our people to go back to the streets, they will go. And because I'm speaking on behalf of the local leadership, I want to thank very sincerely the MCAs that led demonstrations on our land. Because we have classic examples, MAG MCAs that were summoned to go to the police and record statement. We also have one special one whom they arrested, put in the cells, had no charge, but presented him in the courts. Otare, will you stand wherever you are? Otare marandere ni negi mako magitero moni in the cell. And we want to say that we thank you because you have a heart that is bigger than your size and you have dared them to arrest you even tomorrow. Bondoka, nenitie Oliverika, nenitie Otiato Francis, mabende kod min bondo, mabende nobedo summoned ka police, and they have told me on your behalf to promise that it does not matter how many times they will be summoned, it does not matter how many times they will be arrested, they will go to demand for the rights of the people, alive and dead. And as I finish, the Inspector General of Police and the Kenyan government, it cannot be gainsaid that we have police who are acting on behalf of illegal instructions from the government. And to the Inspector General of Police, the law requires you to be responsible for what you say. The Leadership and Integrity Act demands of you that you be responsible for what you say. And when you give misleading information, you will be answerable for that. And we dare you, if you believe, strongly believe, that this is just games, then put an affidavit to it under oath. Say that these people were not killed by the police. Then we will meet you. Omundu kwangono, omundu. Omundu kwangono, omundu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Speaker. The Honorable Dr. Christine Ombaka, Women Rep Siaya.
Ni baba, gi mama, gi leadership mara Azimio, gi jopinte. Achunka wachoni, the blood of the dead is on the hands of the government. The blood of the dead is in the hands of the government. They have killed our young people. And the law of this land says that the government should protect the life of our people. The Bible also says that thou shalt not kill. Therefore, I'm saying that to hell with the Ruto government. The government is doing nothing. The government has no respect for human life, and we shall therefore go to the streets and continue to demonstrate. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Aramiauru itu. Kwa unumia itu. Nikechunge ni unyithikie. Mjumbe unoringo. Hello? Oringo kozo koringo? Obi kumajuma nego wakanitiere. Nikoro remb nyithiwa magikao giloko gismiti nigikelo go development. Development of mano kwadwar kozo kamano. Mago nyawawa angoha. Let me now call to explain to you the legal measures we are going to take, the Honorable Peter Opondo Kaluma, MP Homa Bay.
Your Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, and being short on protocol because of time. We normally meet in Bondo in good times. But today we are meeting in Bondo in very bad times to mourn our people who have been killed by the police. Jodala wa uinja. Lingura do wacho gimoka gi kisungu dakika ariyo, then I just leave. Chikawuono wakecho okwamor. I have a message to Baba and our leadership in Azimio. When Amin Dada became president, taking over from Obote by force, the first statement he made in the streets of Kampala was that all the specialized police agencies were killing Ugandans and they had to be disbanded, and he proceeded to disband them. I want you to review back and watch what happened. What happened is that a week after that, a shadowy gang of killers was created under Malia Mungu, and they went killing Ugandans for a whole decade in Uganda. When this regime came in, you were told that the specialized police units, and we had very good ones under President Uhuru Kenyatta. You remember our units who cleared the terrorists in Doseti in no minute. You remember the police squad which killed, cleared the terrorists in Garissa. And of course the others guarding our borders. They were called people who had been killing Kenyans extrajudicially, and they were disbanded. But Baba, I tell you, we met the new Inspector General, not Inspector, DCI, Director Amin, and he told us they just wanted to remove those specialized officers. Those people were immediately replaced by a gang called Operation Support Unit something. This is a killer gang which is not protecting the Kenyan citizens as other police were doing, but is killing them. It is this gang moving around in civilian clothes. It is the gang moving around in vehicles without registered number plates. It is the gang doing all these crazy things we are doing. As we fight for justice for our people, we must begin the struggle to disband that unit. Otherwise, you are going to preside over the killing of very many Kenyans. Jodala wawacho kusoka wacho. In Siaya, particularly in Bondo here, the killing of the demonstrators was led by the deputy OCS. And this is something only myself can say. And he's the one who was in charge of this operation, killing our people around. Jodala wawacho kusariambo. I need to tell you this, because we are not in good times. We will say it today. In Kisumu, when they were not able to kill the largest number of Luos they had predicted, they brought the killer gang from Nairobi. And we went to the hospital at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital. Your Excellencies, there are people still suffering bullet wounds and struggling for their lives there, with bullets lodged in very delicate parts of their body. What I noted in Kisumu is that our people were being aimed at three parts: the head, the left side of the chest, meaning the heart, and the genitals. So the statement was clear. It is either you had to die, or if you survived, you had to be sterilized, castrated. You can never be a human being, and you cannot see a child again in life. And that is why we said in Parliament that this was planned genocide. This was planned genocide. And so there are measures we are going to take. As I end, I had President Ruto indicate, in fact, congratulate the police. And I want to tell the President, you want to tell Ruto today that we are very happy May the cries of these widows, may the cries of these orphans today confirm to you and the dead bodies in those coffins that the police did the good job you are doing. As Luos, we remain in Kenya because Baba has taught us to be Kenyans and never to leave Kenya. Because we are not invitees into Kenya and we are not living Kenya. Jodala wakozo uo Kenya. But we need to tell Baba, ni Baba jo wagi wacho ni gichakol gi Kenya, gichakol gi Kenya. Jodala wa uol koso kuol. Atieko kawacho ni I had the CS for Interior, my former good friend Kindiki, ask where our people are. Wamepotea kwa nyasi gani? Brother Kindiki, our people are in those coffins. But the ones who are not killed under your command and lawful command are waiting for the day Baba will call them to protest for rights, because that is a constitutional right. So here they are. To a guy called Koome, Amolo, let us agree. As leaders, we cannot be crying with the people as if we don't have solutions. The Constitution allows for the bringing of a petition to remove an Inspector General of police who is rogue. And so we want the permission of these people who have lost, dear relatives today, sons and daughters, husbands and parents, that we go and petition in your name the removal of a rogue called Inspector General Koome somebody. And immediately that can happen. Amolo, adwa kwayo ni gimane wawacho ni tere court. Ngima mar Joluo has been made the biggest sport. The biggest sport, and gini no bedo planned. We will say much later. But wakauru case magjogi. And led by the senior councils we have, let us take a case in court that can bring value to these families whose loved ones have been killed by the police in this brutal. Jodalawa uye. Eroru kamana.
Ero kamano Pondo Kaluma. Let me now invite my brother, the Honorable Timothy Wanyonyi, Westlands. Please take to him the microphone. Tim, move it up to here. But now since you're here, you can actually just